Hello and welcome to this playthrough of Factorio, where I am building a megabase on Earth. I am using a mod, Cities of Earth, focusing on the Old World Hemisphere. My goal is to reach 10,000 science per minute with a rail-based design. The resources are set to maximum size and density, and biters and pollution are turned off. The mod list is shown in the description, as well as a link to my Twitch channel, High Speed. Please come visit me there. Questions and comments are welcome. Thank you for watching. Hello. Here we go. All right. Small pause. Okay, so what we're going to do is start releasing the pounds, or the trains. Now, I have some trains that have a special pathing for this blue circuit, green circuit setup that I'm testing. I'm considering doing similar here with a specialized T-junction, right? Which probably should have been a normal T. And its purpose is to feed these. So I'm considering doing similar here. I'm just sequestering a train or two to always come here. What would that involve? Power pole, doesn't even need that. A bunch of signals, some stations, and some rail. Probably won't need that. There's some of what I'm looking for. Okay. So before I fire all this up, I want to get a good setup here. So let's look at what I did here and see if I can replicate it. I took 2 of the green circuit slots, iron and copper, and I said, you're dedicated. And as I recall, I also dedicated 1 of each of these loaders for that as well. I did 1 for copper here. Might not have enough copper trains dedicated to that, but we'll see. So this build isn't going to be for blue circuits. It's going to be for modules. And again, do I need it? Do I even need it? I mean, the purpose of this isn't really to sequester the train. It's to limit the train travel. So that trains that come here don't go everywhere. I'm not really... And I think I'll take that out. I don't really like it. It doesn't let me see where things are. We'll just see how they handle it, and if they don't work, then we'll go into this. But it's a level of complication that I don't want to have to deal with. It's hard enough to balance all of this as it is. I'm just making my life more difficult by adding this in. You appear to be missing a wire. So this is just a plastic unloader. And I screwed up the naming convention. This shouldn't exist. Okay, yeah. Now these should be empty. Good. Well, let's start turning things on then. Today is what, 27th? Yep. Gotta wait for this to stabilize now. Gotta catch up. I do want to change that. I don't like that T-junction that way. Hi, kitty cat. And again, my music player. Okay, good. Well, let's just start down here. And click automatic on everything. And then when I think I've clicked automatic on everything, I'll go back and review everything to make sure that it all has trains. So expect this stream to be a lot of staring at stuff that's going on and seeing if it's working right. And here goes the fluids, so we'll see how they go. Oh, that reminds me, yeah, I gotta get over here and apply these balancers to this. All right, who's gonna be qualified for that? I don't have pipes on me, so I gotta go back if I'm gonna do it. Oh, I love this song. I guess I don't need to click on one that's moving to move it into automatic mode, huh? So the next step, if this has issues, is to start breaking these into dedicated neighborhoods like I did red and green science. And literally just only letting them go where I tell them to go. Dedicating a lot of resources, even though it's not the most efficient. Like I've done over here. This is not the most efficient because I'm not using the maximum of those irons, but and the gears, because I could probably get, and the greens, I could get more efficiency out of having shared resources there, but the trains make that a pipe dream. That was a surprise I wasn't expecting. Some of these haven't been updated. Okay, good. Doing all right. Seems to be a very slow-moving train. Got a whole bunch of trains here I need to release. And some of them I probably shouldn't release. I'm seeing some of these complain like I don't have things set up correctly. So I'm going to have to go look at that. Alright, so this rail stuff I just set up, I didn't give it its proper names. So yeah, that's going to be wrong. So let me get the color off of this, apply it to that, and then rename it to be, it's a rail, but I've got it in the wrong sequence. I need to put research rail first. And then place it there, and here, and then here. And I never checked this to make sure it's working either, so we got no stone yet, but none of those are requesting a train yet because the stone hasn't been delivered. This appears to be working, although not at its maximum, but steel and stone at the same time are the limiters. I don't see me doing anything to fix that. I could pull this steel up one, push that iron down one, extend that stone one. The question is, do I need it? Because this wants steel at a rate of 38.4. This is producing steel at 43. So if it's not running at max, I'm still going to be satisfying the needs. I need some pipes. I'm going to go do this. I need some pipes. I need these. I need these. Might as well take those. I need to bring some robots to that other place, so. Surprising, no underbelt. Probably not as much pipe as I want to carry, so I'm going to find somebody who's got more pipe and grab that. Okay. Let's get on a train, get over there to research whatever it is. Research fluids area. And basically, anybody who's got a loader, we're going to balance it. Just going to take the assumption that fluid loaders need to be balanced. I'm not thrilled with that, I can assure you. But I'm just having too much trouble keeping the system working without it. UPS is definitely down, but not terrible. In order for this to work, these all need to be moved down. Otherwise, I got a real headache having to tear them out, put them back in, possibly breaking something while I'm doing it. I forgot to look, yeah. I should not have 60. Yeah, this red wire shouldn't be here. Damn it. What is this red wire doing back here? That shouldn't have been here. My own blueprint screwed me. All right. So now they're all even. Unloaders don't balance, but I do want all of my fluids to have that alignment. Good. Currently, this is 49 and 5.5. So that the discrepancy I'm dealing with is that one of these is totally full and the other one is barely touched, and that ain't right. 1 and 4 and 5 are full, and everyone else is pretty much empty. These are all pretty much empty. Now they're sort of balancing out. Even though nobody's firing up. Let's take care of the other downstreamer from this, then I'll take care of the sources. I also might have too many yellow until this gets fully online. I'm going to move you out of the way. So this one is mostly even, although they're only 25K, so they're not wired right. And this one doesn't really need this balancing, but this has this flaw. These are not connected, and so it's calling for a train at 50K, but it can't ever get to 50K because it doesn't measure it right. Why is the ad break a minute and a half? I've only authorized 1 minute ads. Oh, okay, I'm less than an hour into my stream, so that's why. Alright, let's go fix this. No, I don't need you to stop. I don't need to go there for that. I can go here. You're just empty, but I don't think these are connected. And this is disabled so that it just keeps cracking because I don't need yellow here at all. And that doesn't need to be there. Alright, I'll take care of that later. All of these are also just going to keep calling for trains even though they don't need them because they're not wired correctly. So this should calm their jets. I mean, trains are already on their way, so they're not going to stop that. But they're just going to come in and not be able to unload and leave. This is a loader, and loaders are going to get balancers. Although this is pretty well balanced already. One of these is really low. I was able to make it work here because I've got a longer neck. And I should have kept that in the others, but I tried to get a standardized height there, and that's just... Yeah, look at this difference. 3K and 21K, please. I need to look at these to make sure that I haven't screwed something up. Too much red. Is red going? Red is going. I should see all of these turn green at least a little bit. I guess not. Why are you even requesting a train? Why is there an input signal of 2 on this? Oh, because there's an eye on the red wire somewhere. I saw that before and I didn't think anything of it, and now it's a big deal. Those things are going to constantly call a train. I need to fix that. All right, those are turned off. These are pretty balanced already. These are not. 25, 23, and 13. All right, then we get these to balance. then we should be in pretty good shape. Although they're not balancing. 1 is pretty much empty and 6 is very full. 6 is gaining though. Or 1 is gaining though. Yeah, okay. Now, who see now the red wire doesn't have eye on it. This red wire does not have eye on it. That's because this is broken. Also, some idiot tore down this wire. Good morning. How goes the breaking of Earth? I turned off pollution. Welcome. I have just restarted a lot of the factory, so we'll see how it goes. I am fixing my silly mistakes. Trying to remind myself that I need this here. I'm like, I don't need this power pole here. Oh, well, that power pole is actually a data cable. And I do need it. Now I've got an eye on the network again. So I've got trains just running repeatedly through places they shouldn't be because I've got a signal on the network that I shouldn't have. So I have to. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. After more that way, it would be obvious to me that it's there for that reason. I just have to go get some. So you have you might be the source of my failure point here. So who is putting the red I on my network. Because you're not connected anymore, right? So you've got a green eye and you've got a red eye. And you're putting output. Nobody with a black eye. I'll give you a black eye for making me get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. You bugger. I reach. Yeah, but you're an old man. I'm still youthful and vigorous. This thing doesn't even have the right name. It is research yellow load. I like them. Oh, fuck y'all. I am debugging circuit issues. Oh, you're outputting here like this. That's not supposed to happen. Is that how that's supposed to work? I don't think so. Also, I apparently have that there, and it shouldn't be there. So what am I supposed to have here? What are you supposed to be doing? I don't need you. Get out of the way. I need you to shut up. And you to shut up. Don't need you. All right, you cannot shut up so that you don't yell at me. You're supposed to I greater than 1 output Y on here. And you're supposed to I equal to 0 output Y. So that means this is always enabled, which is what I'm looking for. And this is if R is greater than 0, output. You're supposed to output the input count of. Well, what's the red supposed to do then? God damn it, I hate complicated systems that cause me to fuck up. Should work the same way, right? You're inputting that. I don't want you to output I. Oh, yeah, I do. For you, it's an interrupt. This is an unloader. Yes. Okay, I had the unloader and the loader confused. Okay, so what's supposed to happen is this is supposed to... This one prevents the train from being called. This one is reading the input, and I've disabled it. So what this one is supposed to do, because it's a loader, is that if it's requesting a train, then I'll put yellow, meaning that there is a train out there wanting a station out there that has a load for yellow. If and more importantly, it's not... Well, I wouldn't trust Alexa. Anyways, reach. It's dangerous. Underwear. And it's dangerous in so much as if Amazon decides that they don't want your business, they just shut your shit off. Oh, everything's better than Google. It's only a matter of time until Google decides they don't want to be in the business that they're in, and then they just shut off your shit. They just abandon the whole project. There's companies that do Google Cloud. I'm just like, you do realize that at some point in time, Google is going to decide that the public cloud doesn't work as a business model, and they're just going to shut you off. They're just going to disable the whole service. And of course, that doesn't go over well. So I have most of my trains running, and UPS is still in the high 50s. I gotta confirm that I have most of my trains running, but... Ooh, buddy, why did you come here and not do anything? Because the other place is asking for you. You have a request of 2. So everything's there. You're going here, which is misnamed and configured wrong. And these are not wired together, so you're going to constantly call for a train. So let's fix that. I wish I had done this better and more consistently. So you'll stop calling for a train now. I should check that on blue circuits because it's probably broken there. Also, that shouldn't be there. Yep, 25K. Nope, you can stay up there. Nope, you can stay up there. You're just always going to be willing to accept it. You're an unloader, or you're a loader and you're balanced, so that's fixed. You're balanced. You should be outputting Y, not 1. You're at 0. You're at pretty balanced, so you should be working, but you're not because there's no source materials for you. That's what I expect you to do. You are not high enough to request a train. You are high enough to request a train. You have requested a train, but you have nowhere to go. There should be a spot for you right here. I have something wrong here. This is supposed to be connected to that, and it's not. There we go. Now you will start requesting red trains, and they're off. Like a prom dress. So you would be balanced, except you can't produce because we have too much red. But you will stop eventually. Because there's a train on the way here, I'm sure of it. You're requesting trains too. So the whole fluid system is shut down because of the red train snafu. And once these red trains get this kind of lowered, so you must be headed to the southern one, and you are. Yay, it's working, it's twerking. Now that that's all taken care of, we should be getting some pet gas. And we are. And there's a train coming. Now, I don't know if that should be a destination full or not.